here with Jeff Brazell and Randy Hill of the Modelers. I've got a few questions. The first one would be, can you give me a quick overview about what you're going to talk about, sort of the lead to the story, if you will?
Sure. Our talk is about focusing advanced analytics and forecasting, really kind of sophisticated market research to solve some of the basic problems that are facing the industry.
Absolutely, and obviously within a competitive context, the issue of hyper competitiveness, localness with blogs and things like that is creating issues, devices, content, so we'll be touching on that also.
Excellent. Now can you describe for us the circumstances from a reader's point of view that they're willing to learn and pay more for content?
Sure. Our point of view, we believe it's got to be exclusive, compelling, relevant, timely. That might mean local and breaking news. Obviously, we're going to explore those issues, but we think between that and some type of free content associated with that will make a nice value proposition. In fact, we're actually testing those issues, but and we'll be talking about that more. But certainly, we think those are some of the components. I think for sure.
Randy says we believe. We're a market research company. We have data. We have done multiple studies across the entire country, from California to Providence, Rhode Island, from Texas to Utah. And we're seeing some very clear themes come out that people are willing to pay for the content. It depends, again, on the content, but that depends on the reader in the individual market as well. So it matters, who you are and who your customer is, and that's really what matters. But when we say we believe, what we really mean is we've got a lot of data.
We have support. We know what we're talking about.
We have a lot of data, and that data suggests that there are some real opportunities, and that newspapers are leaving some money on the table as far as their subscribers are concerned, and that people really will pay for content. And not only do we have that data from the market research studies we've done, we also have that data from in-market tests where we've put the research into play and watched it play out in the marketplace as people get a little higher bill or people are asked to pay for content.
Okay. Well, you mentioned Texas, so to what degree does your work with the Dallas Morning News, with the print newspaper, translate into pricing models for online, mobile, and tablets?
Oh, to a huge degree. I mean, it's been the success, as Jeff pointed out, in the studies we've done over the last few years, in print that have led to us to have a major strategic engagement with the Dallas Morning News, looking at that very topic: what device, what content, what price, and that's we're in the field right now testing those issues right now.
Okay, and you mentioned price. So when setting a pricing strategy on content, what's the one mistake publishers should avoid?
Something that we've seen that comes out of the research very clearly is separating the issues of pricing and content. I think that's one of the big mistakes. Ultimately, what we're seeing in study after study after study is that readers are willing to pay for something, but it's dependent on the content. I mean, if we give them something they really want and they really value, most people are pretty reasonable. They're willing to pay for it, and so you just absolutely cannot uncouple those two concepts.
Don't divorce the two, is what we say. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much. I look forward to your presentation.
Thank you.
Thanks.